Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedgen Lee with an update for the CME Bitcoin futures, which has filled a gap. This was a bit of an artificial gap since it was closed, but visually speaking on the chart still remains as a gap. For the CME sentiment traders, or the sentiment that reflects the traders of the CME, there is a gap, undeniable. Does it reflect what exactly was seen on Bitcoin? No. But you have to understand that the sentiment that's being reflected by the CME traders is slightly different because it's not 24/7 traded. Thereby, it has to be respected. It always boils down to sentiment. The gap has been filled. This gap has been filled with a wick. What does that mean? How do you make sense of all of this? And how do you make the sense of this to what Bitcoin chart itself is showing? To do that, we go back and label the prior correction as an ABC. And this correction is very likely complete. That means that we have an A for three-wave swing for B, and then we have 5 waves for the C wave, which we can count as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thereby, if that means that this red C wave is complete, then the correction is likely complete of the rise that started back in December of 2018. And this correction retraced plus or minus $50 short of a 0.618 Fibonacci retracement. If we then look at this, we can see that this is likely a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that impulse can be seen a lot more visibly if we zero in to maybe the 15-minute chart. But what is on focus is this gap. If the gap is filled, then likely the subsequent ABC, the requisite correction, is probably complete as well. That is what's significant in this Bitcoin CME futures chart. After 5 waves, Elliott wave states, there must be a correction, a 3-wave correction. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is probably a leading diagonal. A, B, C for B, 3-wave swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, if you delve down to probably 5 minutes, you'll see the individual waves. But the fact that this visually looks as a 3-wave swing on an ABC perspective while closing the gap and retracing probably 0.618 or close to it, almost a bullseye hit to 0.618. What this means is that there's a strong likelihood that the correction on the CME chart is complete at this ABC level as well. What does that mean? Then price needs to start going up. And the confirmation of that is if we exceed the 10,064, the prior wave 5. And that should be then accompanied by an increase in volume as well. And that's exactly what we may be getting. So Elliott Wave says it's pretty complete, but let's look for price confirmation and see if the price can exceed the prior wave 5 high of 10,065. Analysis of this type is covered every day on a daily basis on hedging.com. I would invite you to evaluate the site since the Gold Quarterly membership is temporarily now live and taking new subscribers. Thank you and have a good day.